Yeah, today's topic is Snowflake Resource Monitor. Okay, so till now we have seen the data pattern done. So in Snowflake there are two types of. Okay, let me start recording. Oh, it's already recording in progress. Got it. So there are two types of cost in Snowflake. One is storage cost, and the other one is computing cost. Okay. God. No, keys are not working, or yeah. Two types of cost: storage cost and compute cost. Storage cost, for the amount of the data you store in Snowflake, they'll charge you. Compute cost, uh, you'll be charged for the compute. Compute in the sense Snowpipe, uh, again virtual warehouse. This all comes to compute cost. Okay. So in real time, we'll have like hundreds of virtual warehouses. It is impossible to monitor each warehouse individually, like how many credits it consumed, what is the bill on this. It is very difficult to monitor, right? So for this reason, Snowflake is providing us the resource monitors. What is the use case for this resource monitor? Let's see. To help control cost and avoid unexpected credit usage caused by running warehouses, Snowflake provide resource monitors. Okay, that means this is just like a, see, for example, if you have car or bike, you have speedometer, right? Something like what this resource monitors will do is it will keep an eye on all your virtual warehouses. If you have 100 of virtual warehouses, it will monitor for the how many credits it will keep eye on that. A virtual warehouse consumes Snowflake credits while it runs. The number of credits consumed depends on the size of the warehouse and how long it runs. Okay. Limits can be set for a specified interval or date range. When these limits are reached and are approaching, the resource monitor can trigger actions such as sending alert and notification. Okay, long PPT, I'll simplify. So you have like, let's say your team is using two virtual warehouses, but throughout the company you have a number of virtual warehouses. Let's say usually when you are working for a client and all, they will ask like how much budget it's going to take me, right? Definitely, as this is a cloud-based warehouse, definitely like we need to have some budgets and all. Okay, so let's say I'm helping one team. Like let's say I'm helping the sales team to load their marketing data. Okay. In this case, like let's say on an average, I'm extracting like 2 GB data per day on an average, and I'm loading into Snowflake. Like let's say this is my Snowflake. Why I'm using this virtual warehouse? So for loading 2 GB, like let's say it is taking 1 hour. So if I use extra small, how many like 1 hour per hour I take per day? It is 2 hours. So sometimes what will happen is, as a developer, we'll have this resize access and all. So see, now if I resize to 4x and if I leave like this, what will happen? It will burn a lot of credits, right? And you take the 6x large, that is like a 512 systems, right? 512 systems into 10 clusters. So 5120 credits it will burn per hour. Okay, 5120 credits per hour. So one credit, how much it will cost you? One Snowflake credit is $4, right? Then 5120 into 4. So 20,480. Okay, let's 20,480 USD to INR. How much, guys?
15 lakhs.
15 lakh 32,000.
15 lakh 32,000.
Yeah, 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs 32,000 means Again, if I leave it for whole day, how much? Who is gonna pay for, right? Again, if I leave it, that's my mistake, right? Again, but company has to pay for that mistake. So that's why in real time, we'll have this resource monitors in place. Okay. Then resource monitor, what we can do, let's see. We can set the credit quota for using resource monitor. What is credit quota? For example, if you are using so Airtel, they are saying like every month you will get like 200 free minutes. Okay. Every minute, every 200 days, sorry, 1 second. So yeah, every month, like let's say I'm giving you 200 free minutes. So like let's say this month we have like around 2 or 3 more days left on this month. You used 180 minutes. How many minutes are pending? 20 minutes. So next month what will happen, guys? Again you will get 200 minutes, right? Same way I need to set the credit quota, monthly credit quota, quarterly or yearly. Credit quota specifies the number of Snowflake credits allocated to the monitor for specific period of for the specified frequency interval. Any numbers can be specified. In addition, Snowflake tracks the used credits quota within specific interval by all warehouse assigned to the monitor. At the specified interval, this number resets back to 0. See, same like you can assign a credit quota for resource monitor. That means my budget is 500 Snowflake credits. Then what it will do, it will continuously monitor the warehouse for those 500 credits and okay, to cut it short, in this example, I have 3 resource monitors: resource monitor 1, resource monitor 2, and resource monitor 3. Resource monitor 1 is at the account level. Okay, that means like let's say your manager or like IT director, whoever. We have a IT budget for each and every application, right? So if the budget is 5,000 for throughout my company, 5,000 is the monthly budget throughout the company. Even if we have 100 warehouses, that is my budget. So we can assign the resource monitor 1 at the account level. Okay, at the account level. Then what happens? It will check for the usage on warehouse 1, 2, 3. If you have 10, it will check for all. So the credit quota for entire account is 5,000 for the interval. Interval could be month, week, etc. As controlled by resource monitor 1. If this quota is reached within interval, the action defined for the resource monitor. What actions we can define? Suspend immediate are enforced for all the 5 warehouses. Okay. So if this budget got reached now, all these warehouses will suspend. Warehouse can warehouse 3.
Can you please maximize this from bottom, like 100% or something? Yes. Okay. Now it is visible. Yes.
Okay, so another I have second type of second resource monitor where I assigned only for warehouse. Like let's say my team is only using one virtual warehouse. In that case, I only care for my team. I don't care for entire company. So what I'll do is I'll create one resource monitor. I'll assign to this particular warehouse. Then I set some specific credit quota. Okay. Then the third type I have credit quota resource monitor 3. I have credit quota 2,500 credits. This monitor is assigned to 2 warehouses. That means it monitors 2 warehouses. So that means we can create a resource monitor at account level. We can create a resource monitor at warehouse level, and one resource monitor can monitor multiple warehouses. Okay.
Yes. Any limit on monitor or like here 5, 10? How many warehouse we can monitor?
There is no
Any
limit. You
limit?
can attach any. No limit. So
With one monitor, we can attach multiple things. Means multiple warehouse.
yeah, yeah. You can attend for one way resource monitor. You can assign a number of warehouses.
Okay. Okay. Fine. This is admin task or who is doing these things?
Admin.
Okay.
This is completely admin responsibility. But warehouse size, that's developer responsibility. Once we selected, that's admin responsibility. So first we'll do the load testing. For example, like how I'll come to know is if I'm like loading on an average 1 GB of data, then for data loading, I am using compute warehouse. Okay. I'm using how many hours? One hour. Let's say for I'm taking 1 hour to load 1 GB of data. In that case, that is fixed, right? Maybe half an hour here and there, it is happening. On an average, 1 hour per daily, per month, how much? Excluding weekends. I need to calculate and I need to come up with a budget. So same thing I'll say, I'll tell to the client, see, expect like every month you will expect like 200 to 250. That $50, 50 credits will keep as a buffer, we'll say 250. And again, once we define the budget, that is our responsibility to see, you need to set something in place, right?
Yes.
So we need to calculate that and we need to come up with the budget.
Okay.
I'll show you the load testing. I didn't show it, but load testing I'll show. Let's say the credit quota is 200. My budget is 200 Snowflake credits, and the frequency I want to monitor it monthly. Every month, this is my budget. Okay. If you have weekly budget, you can set it. Means every week it will reset. Yearly, never.
It means $200, or they have different method to obtain the credit.
Not $200 credits. Number of credits. One credit per hour.
Okay.
These are credit quota. Credit.
And based on
Start
credit,
time.
they are calculating the amount in dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start timestamp. If I want to start like as this, you can schedule it. Suppose I want this resource monitor to start next month, I can schedule it to next month. If I give the start timestamp as November, it will start November. So as of now, I want to start immediately. So on 50%, do notify. Maybe if it reaches 60% or like maybe 70%, I want another notification. So on 50% do notify, that means I'll get a notification over here and also to my email ID. On 70% do notify, I'll get a second notification at 7. What is 70%? So what is like 50% of 200, 100, right? 70% again, you calculate that, but yeah, 99%. So this means this too, you will get a notifications over here and your email. On 95%, do suspend. That means at 95%, if my warehouse, let's say that some queries are running on this warehouse, if it reaches 95, like let's say if 180 or 190 is the 95% of 200, then if my warehouse consumes 190 credits, then what it will do is it will suspend. Means the existing queries on warehouse will be keep on running. It won't accept new queries, but existing queries will run. Okay. But when I say on 99% suspend immediate, what is the difference between suspend and suspend and immediate is suspend immediate will immediately drop all the existing workloads. Okay, that is the difference between suspend. So if let's say Arun query is running, it while it is running, it reached 95%. but but this query needs another half an hour to complete that. In that case, what we'll do is, okay, it won't stop this virtual warehouse. It let the virtual warehouse running, but like let's say in this meantime, Vamshi submitted his query. It won't accept Vamshi query, but it won't even suspend Arun query as well. Arun query will keep on running. But when I say suspend immediate, what will happen? Arun query will be stopped immediately. Okay, so it is best. It is the best person to leave 1% buffer, because while starting and stopping the warehouse, it takes some time. So it is best practice to give 1% buffer. So you can see I have one warehouse, but see, morning I created a same class, right? Again, I created account admin. Okay, this is a new account, I guess. Anyway, yeah, let's see how we can attach. See, as of now, if I create this, right, I created a resource monitor compute warehouse successfully. Okay, but this is just a dummy. It's not monitoring any warehouse. So we need to attach a warehouse. So let's see how we can attach the warehouse. So alter warehouse. Let's pick some warehouse name. Maybe let's take the compute warehouse. Alter warehouse, compute warehouse, set resource underscore monitor. Okay, monitor is equal to, I need to give this compute warehouse. From now onwards, this resource monitor, so this resource monitor will continuously monitor this warehouse, compute warehouse. Then I will take the same code, then I'll create one more resource monitor at the account level. So here it is $2,000. Okay, this time I have to attach this to all the account, all the warehouses, like all the warehouses in this account. Alter account, set resource underscore monitor is equal to account level resource monitor. So then what it will do, it will monitor all this, like sales, compute, both Salesforce and compute, both it will monitor. Okay, so this is how we can create a resource monitors in Snowflake. And also, but this is we need a account admin access for creating this. Usually, like if you don't have account admin access, what the companies will do, they'll create a resource monitor and they will give you access to read the data. Okay, we created two. One is like assigned to this warehouse. So if you want to see from here, you can read the quota, how much quota used, like 0 credits out of 2000 credits, 0 credits out of 200, and this will reset every month. Suppose like let's say this month I used 95%, next month it will again reset to 0%. Okay, I can also create the resource monitor from web UI. Okay, RM example. So number of credits, let's say $10 is my credit quota. Resource, I want to keep this resource monitor at warehouse level, and I want to monitor this compute warehouse. Okay, if you want to monitor multiple, you can add multiple. Okay, warehouses that are already monitored will be reassigned, because this compute warehouse is monitored by compute underscore warehouse, so this will be replaced. Okay, this will be like replaced. Customize, if I want to start it custom month, let's say I want to start monitoring from next, I can select the time and date. Okay, resets, if I want like this yearly, I can say yearly. Weekly means weekly, daily, never. What this option never will do is, till my budget is over, it will keep on monitoring it. Okay, if I have any specific end date, like let's say every quarter, if I am using, if that quarter is ending maybe on December, the fourth quarter is ending at December, I can specify when it will end. Okay, I can simply set to set. Okay, so suspend and notify when 50% of the credits is used. Okay, suspend immediately and notify when around 90, notify when 99% credit. So I can add more thresholds if I want. Okay, when I say shows equal, this is the code. Create resource monitor, credit quota, frequency never, start timestamp, end timestamp, and again these are the custom triggers. And you can see alter warehouse. So again, this will be created by account admin. Okay, and you will get access to monitor that.
And can you please create one warehouse so at least we know what are the parameters are needed?
Sorry, can you repeat that once again?
Can you create a new warehouse so just for dummy purpose, so at least we know the what are the mandatory parameters in the while creating the
We already
warehouse?
discussed, right? We already we completed the warehouse topic, right? I explained like what is minimum cluster, what is auto
Okay,
scaling, what is maximized mode.
okay, fine. And when also resource monitor, you showed one screen at resource. In drop down, we have selected at warehouse level. And what are other level? Okay, how many the schedule are there? We can select only from those.
So you want to monitor at warehouse level or account level, that's it.
Okay, only two for everything, everywhere.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know, it is taking some time. Anyhow. Okay, so this is how we'll create a resource monitors. I will upload this notes as well. How is that ISCS is coming again? Okay, I upload this notes as well. Resource monitor also I uploaded.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so anyhow, as we have some time, all right. Okay, so let's see. Loading some book file. Okay, first let me create a stage. Create stage temp. Some named stage I'm creating. So after this, what I'll do is put file. So from D drive, I have this data sets and so some things like I want to upload all CSV files to the which stage? Uh, what is the stage I just created, guys? Test, right? Temp. Okay. Temp. Okay. How many files I loaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Some files. Time lapsed 30 rows, 30 files in 16 seconds. 16 seconds. Yeah. You can round it to 16.5 seconds, right? You know, all these files I uploaded, all these files, all this data. Then 16 seconds, right? And then what warehouse I'm using? Compute warehouse. Then I have to take like extra warehouse. The size of the compute warehouse is extra small. Again, you can ignore this B row. Then at that time I added like, you know, but like let's say if you have the data, like let's say now let's assume that I loaded 1 GB of data. For 1 GB of data, how much seconds it is taking? It has taken 16 seconds. Then if I use the warehouse for 16 for each second, this is what the Snowflake credit will be consumed, 0.003. I'm using business critical version. So I converted this into number of credits it consumed. Per second it is 0.003. For 16 seconds, how much? 0.048. Again, I have taken the dollar amount, 1 rupee as a 80 rupees, little extra. Then I made this conversion. Means for loading 1 GB of data, ignore this B row. For loading 1 GB of data, it took like 16 seconds and it costed me 3.8. Then again, I'll do the same load with small warehouse. Then I'll find out how much time it has taken from here, time lapsed. Okay. Same the case, I'll do the load testing with medium. I'll find out what is the cost. Same with extra small. Then I need to derive this, and then I need to select the what is the best warehouse. So I don't have enough data. At times, what will happen? For example, if you are using extra small, it will take you 15 minutes. And like let's say 100 rupees is what it costed you. But if I use like extra large or medium, sometimes it will take the same. Our job will over in 5 minutes, and but 5 minutes will be charged 100 rupees. Here 15 minutes we got 100 rupees as a charge, but for 5 minutes I got 100, but my job is done, right? Here what I'm saving, guys, I'm saving 10 minutes of my time, because I'm if medium or little advanced warehouses, definitely we know by name itself. But when I do load testing, I have to find this optimal breakup. At some point, the extra large or medium definitely uses the same amount of money what we are paying for extra small, but it will get our job done in 5 minutes. Then what I'll do is I'll select this warehouse for data loading, because yeah, it obviously like I got to know like even if I use extra small, I have to wait 15 minutes. But I use medium, it is taking only 5 minutes. But 5 minutes it is costing me same amount of what extra small is charging me, right?
Yes.
So this is
Right.
how we need to do the load testing.
Okay.